Marc Stuart Medium Network, Cards with Marc. Starring host Debbie Wolf, the smallest medium. Marc, the medium who does not like cards, but collects oracle and tarot decks, using 3 cameras so you see everything at once. Giving proof of life after death. The Marc Stuart Medium Network. Demonstrating, discussing, and training in Scottish-style mediumship.
Hello, everybody, and it's me again, although it's not just me. Let me introduce you to everybody. So we've got Courtney, you know who, her again. Sorry, Joanne. I clicked on the wrong button. So
Courtney. Hi,
Joanne
Courtney.
is Courtney, or Courtney is Joanne.
Hi. Oh, wow. Let me turn
So,
right. Okay.
if this is your first time watching, you know the way this works. I hate cards, but I'm going to do card readings. I collect cards, and I just do this to show off my technical abilities with cameras and my card collection. So tonight, although it was said it was going to be Lord of Rings, it's not. It's going to be Game of Thrones. Now, I forget the characters, although I'm an obsessive fan. So Debbie, as well as chairing tonight, has volunteered to give the character descriptions of the characters.
Yes,
I'm going to give Debbie our first reading, and I did draw the card specifically for her because this is her favourite character and her favourite everything all rolled up into one. So let me just get rid of everybody so that you just see me, the card, and Debbie. And it would help if we brought Debbie back. Sorry, if it looks as though I'm getting confused, it is because I've got a camera on a tripod pointing at the cards directly in front of the screen where everybody is coming up. So, Debbie, you want to tell us about your favorite character then?
So Arya is at the beginning one of the smallest daughters, or not the second youngest of daughters of the North, of the Starks. She has always been a big tomboy, never liked doing girly stuff, always was a fighter and learned how to fight. She eventually, at the end of the show, killed the Night King and was an assassin for a time.
Okay, thanks, Debbie. Can you take somebody... Look at my hands. I don't know if it's holding my hands like this or if it's issues with hands, but can you take somebody that some issue or something about the hands that was very noticeable? Might be strong hands, might be big hands, might be arthritis or some sort of problem with the hands. I'm not getting anything other than the way I'm holding the hands that's really unusual as well.
Okay.
It's sort of, it's back to front. Like it's not right. You know, I would hold my hands like this. Yeah, I've got them clasped.
Like
it's
there.
actually really awkward clasping them like that.
Yeah, I could actually, I mean, that could fit several people, so.
Okay. Female.
Yeah, okay.
Now, we've got the card, although we kind of chose the card because it was your favorite character. The word death doesn't mean death. The word death usually in card readings means change.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody that went through some kind of big change, does that make sense?
I'm not placing that one.
Maybe it's death then. Maybe the way they died.
Or, I mean,
that,
yeah.
The way, could you understand the way somebody died causing, I mean, apart from the fact that you're losing somebody, apart from the obvious, the way the person died caused a lot of change?
Yes.
For you?
For me? Oh, wait, female. Yes.
I don't think this woman was too elderly when she passed. I mean, the character is the youngest daughter, second youngest child, just to correct your introduction. It wasn't a child, but it was somebody relatively young, certainly younger than you when they passed.
Okay.
And I just got drawn to your tattoos. could you understand this person having something to do with your choice of tattoos, or did you maybe have a tattoo done for this person to remember them? Does that make sense?
I never did a memorial, but I can take the helping inspire.
Right. So you can associate this person with a tattoo.
Yes.
Do you know who this person is?
Yes.
Right. Now this is where it gets difficult, folks, because Debbie and I work together. We're good friends, and I know a lot about Debbie. So I'm just saying that up front.
Right. But he doesn't know everything, so.
She likes to think that I don't know everything, that she forgets I'm psychic. I want to talk about Bob, your husband.
Okay.
It's not his health. Do you have a garage?
No.
Or does he go to a garage? I don't mean a garage. I don't mean, maybe garage is the wrong word. A lockup or some sort of storage area.
Yes, we have several on property.
Right. Can you take one that would look like a garage that's being used for storage? Maybe it's maybe not, you know the drop down door on the garage. It's maybe not a drop down door, but something the size of a garage.
A small one, yeah.
Right. Has Bob been in it recently?
Not that I know of.
Does it have a green door?
No.
A door.
It has a door, yeah.
Right. Can you understand the color green associated with this storage area in any way? Inside, paint, something that's stored there?
I think the roof is green.
Right, so it's the roof then. Okay. Is it a slanted roof or is it a flat roof?
It's slanted.
Slanted, right. Because that was what I got first. Okay, so we know where. Do you and Bob make a big thing of Christmas?
We do Yule instead of Christmas.
But
But
same
yeah,
sort of thing.
it's a big thing, yeah.
Yeah. Do you give each other presents?
Yes.
Is there something you've asked Bob for your Christmas? Something very specific that would have to be stored because it's big and bulky?
No.
Or is there something that Bob's maybe dropped?
Except a mini Highland cow.
Yeah, this woman is obsessed with Highland cows.
I am.
This is not an animal. Well, if it might be a Highland something that look, like a statue or something, but it's
Right.
not. Have you and Bob been anywhere in the recent, I don't mean like yesterday, but in the recent past, where you've maybe seen a Highland cow or a statue or something that would be big, that would need storage?
No. There is a sale coming up of Highland cows about 3 hours from here in a couple of weeks.
Have you been seriously thinking about buying one?
Yeah. A mini one, yeah.
Okay, this might make more sense then. Highland cow, we were talking about weather before we went live.
Right.
Highland cow might need somewhere, because I was seeing whatever it is that Bob was going to get for you in the storage area. Could that storage area be converted into a cow shed?
Well, we do have barns too.
I don't know. There's something very specific about this building to do with you getting something for you. I mean, obviously, you're not going to get it at Yule, but if he bought you that in lieu of or an early present.
I probably not, because we need to redo the fencing in the pasture, so it's a far off thing.
Okay, 3 weeks is not that far off.
That's what I'm saying. Though it's not going to happen in 3 weeks. So.
Okay.
Or 2 weeks.
There's maybe go outside and have a look in the shed, because that's what I'm being shown. Like, not shed,
There's
the building.
something in the shed.
There's something either in the shed or something about the shed that's got something to do with Bob either getting you or doing something for you.
Okay.
That is assuming you want to know.
Not if it's a present.
Then obviously don't follow what I'm saying then.
Yeah, I mean, he may hide something in there actually from me if it was big enough.
Yeah. I'm going to ask a question. How is Bob's health at the minute? I know this is ongoing.
It's getting better.
It's getting
He's
better,
doing
right?
better.
So
Yeah.
he's improving. Good.
Yeah.
Are the two of you planning a trip, but not for Yule, but between now and Yule, together?
A trip together between now and Yule. Not that I know of.
Why am I holding my hand like a gun?
Because we sometimes shoot. Bob owns guns. Sometimes we shoot out in the backyard.
Could it be that he's bought you a new gun for Yule?
I don't. Oh, it's possible.
Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm sorry that's a bit vague.
Okay.
But if you want confirmation, go and have a look in the shed and report back later.
I'll go report. I'll go look at the shit. All right. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Okay. Excuse me while I'll leave Debbie up because she's going to have to do the explanation for the card.
Okay.
Right, Courtney. Can I just confirm you're not driving?
I'm not driving. I'm in the passenger seat.
Good, because I'm not going to be responsible for killing a student.
I
Right, now,
understand.
I am not going to lean over and try and shuffle these. You're just going to have to take my word that they are shuffled. I'm going to cut them.
Okay.
And choose a card. And let me just replace Debbie's favorite card. Queen of Cups.
Queen of Cups. That is Sansa. She is Arya's older sister and is basically, she gets yanked around the whole show by being meek until the end of the show when she becomes strong.
Wow.
Courtney, in proportion to you, I don't know how tall you are, but can you take somebody that when they were alive, before they got quite ill towards the end, they were taller than you?
Yes.
Significantly taller than you?
Yes.
Because that's the one feature about this character that Debbie didn't mention.
She's very tall.
She's very not at the beginning, because the show takes place over 8 years. So she starts out as a little girl, and by the end of the show, she's a fully grown young woman, and she's a very big young woman. So this is a woman.
It's a female, and she's crossed over.
So she's on the other side, but when she was alive, in her prime, she was bigger than you. It might be symbolically character, but I get the feeling physically bigger than you. Can you understand somebody like that?
And I knew them when they was little, and they grew into someone taller than
No. That was just me describing the character.
Okay.
All I'm saying is just very simple. A woman, I don't know how old she is. She hasn't given me that when she passed. But when she was alive, in her prime, standing next to you, bigger than you.
No.
Maybe personality. It might be, it might be a big personality.
There's one woman that's coming in. Well, yes.
Okay. Was she quite elderly when she passed, but you knew her when she was younger? I mean, obviously, you know her before she declined. But I get the feeling you knew her more when she was younger than before she passed away, if that makes sense.
No.
Something about my fingers suddenly want to move as though I was playing a piano. I want to tap. So she used her hands, maybe not playing a piano, but look at my fingers. I can't keep them still. She's very agile with the hands. I don't know what she did with her hands, and I do think she declined. As she got older, the hands stopped moving as much. Got quite stiff.
Okay. I know some people that has passed over that had issues with their hands over time.
Okay, so think about that group of people.
Okay.
Go back to the first bit that I got, obviously a female, and go
Okay.
back to what I said about big. Either somebody that, it might be that you were a child when you knew the person, that's why they're maybe coming across as big, or
Yeah.
somebody equal to you that was bigger, or some kind of really big personality, you know, the kind of person that just walks into a room and everybody, you know, like there could be 10 people in the room, they walk in and they just flatten everybody with the power of their personality.
Yes.
That's the kind of scale I'm talking about when I say big.
Okay. Now that I can see that person being that way.
Okay. I'm being drawn attention to my glasses. So did this person wear glasses before they passed?
Yes.
And something about the glasses was very distinctive, very noticeable.
This person liked to wear like unique different glasses.
Yeah. Don't feed the medium, but yeah.
Okay.
So are you happy with who I've got?
Can I get one more description?
Yeah, of course. If you're not happy, just say so.
Okay.
Now, this is a strange thing. I'm not seeing her smoke, but I'm getting the smell of tobacco.
Okay.
And it's a very strange smell of tobacco. It's not like walking into a shop and just buying a pack of fags or cigarettes, you know, and smoking them. It's like a designer. It's like the kind of smell that you might get from a cigar. I'm not saying she smokes cigars, but it's the kind of smell you would expect with a cigar or a pipe as opposed to a cigarette or a very exotic tobacco.
Okay, I know who that is.
So you're happy with who I've got then?
I'm happy with who I've got. Who you got?
Okay. Okay. Now, you told me recently that you were suffering from COVID.
Yes.
Are you fully recovered?
Not fully.
Have you? I mean, obviously, you're out and about today.
Yes.
She's showing me you being somewhere where you shouldn't be. I don't know if that's related to COVID or if there's some other reason, but somewhere that you knew you shouldn't go, but you still went. Does that make sense to you?
That resonates, yes. That makes sense.
Is it? I'm going to ask a question because I'm getting a bit confused. Is it to do with you having the COVID, or is it to do with a person, or is it both?
Both.
So you went near somebody with COVID that you shouldn't have gone near. Does that make sense?
Yes.
This woman wants to slap you across the face. I'm putting it very tactfully.
Yes.
Right. Did you go to see this person to satisfy your own emotional needs as opposed to something that you wanted to do for the other person? Does that resonate with you?
Yes, it does. It does. I didn't have any choice but to be around that person.
That wasn't the statement. The statement was,
Okay.
no, you're not. She's not going to let you justify it.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. She says you're going to pay for this. Don't know what it is, but there's going to be some comeback that is going to affect you because of what you've done, even if you feel justified.
Okay.
Can you understand? A dog, a live dog, not a dead dog. I'm not good with dog breeds, but if I had to guess, I would say some kind of Alsatian, German Shepherd Alsatian style dog, maybe color or size.
Color.
At the place you've been.
Yes, it's yes.
Okay. Did you feed the dog in some way, even if it was just a biscuit?
Yes.
Was there something about the reaction of the dog to what you did that you couldn't understand?
Yes.
Right, I've got another spirit coming forward. This is not the woman, but the woman has come to bring this spirit forward. Can you understand? Have you ever, when you've been working, had what I can best describe? Debbie, help me. Victorian book, fictional character, Dickens, something about opportunities. The boy grows up with a male benefactor and he goes to a house and there's a woman in the
Oh,
house.
The Prince and the Pauper.
No, she's in a wedding dress all the time.
Oh, Great Expectations.
Great Expectations. Yeah. Courtney, do you know about have you ever seen a film or read the book Great Expectations?
No.
Right. Go and look it up on YouTube. There's a character in Great Expectations. She's an elderly woman and she wears a sort of white, I'm not sure if it's a wedding dress, but she sort of wears a dress like a wedding dress.
Okay.
And the house is like it's not a haunted house, but it looks like a haunted house, cobwebs everywhere, Victorian furniture, etc. Have you ever had images of a woman that fits that description?
When I'm working, yes.
Right. This is one of your guides.
Oh, okay.
And she's been trying to communicate with you, and for some reason you haven't been realizing or blocking her. So she just wants to let you know that the next time you see her, her name, it's a really unusual name that I'm finding difficult to pronounce. Begins with a B. I can't pronounce it and I'm not even going to try, but when you open yourself up to her, she'll tell you who her name is.
Okay.
She's not that, she dates back to the Victorian times and she deliberately takes the image of this character. She didn't look like this in real life. She takes the image of this character because she was a great Dickens fan. She was alive when Dickens was writing. So she's like the real bona fide fan groupie of Dickens. And she, for some reason, she likes this character. That's why she takes the imagery of this character.
Okay.
She's a very powerful guide. And she's going to help. She's the one that's going to work. Like you've been picking her up when you're doing the readings. That's because she's a guide. I think she's relatively new for you. I don't know how far back she goes, but she is going to help you to work spiritually.
Okay.
Can I leave you with all of that?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Hang around.
Okay.
Okay. Dee, hello.
Hi.
Well, let's bring the cards back. Try and get my head down.
Just to warn you, it is extremely windy here, so I may turn my mic off when I get a big wind gust because it's going to blow out the sound if I don't.
You know, this is freaky. So far, my 3 favorite female characters from Game of Thrones have all come up.
Of course. Oh, yes, Brienne.
So, Debbie, off you go.
She is a knight, and she is the best knight ever. She's the best, and she's so honor bound and truth bound and just real. She's one of the best characters in the show. And she takes care of Arya and Stanza. And a lot of other things too, but
You've muted yourself, Dee.
The wind's picking up. I'm going to have to keep muting and unmuting.
Okay. Right, now, although that is probably my favorite character from Game of Thrones, there was a male character that she's very, very closely associated with, who was actually one of the baddies. And it's him, his association with her, that I'm getting the imagery for the spirit. So we've got a man in spirit who, when he was alive, was a baddie. And I mean a real baddie. But he presented himself as suave, sophisticated, and nice, and the hero. But under the surface, he was absolute.
I know who you have.
Right. Just now, I'm not saying that the spirit did anything like this, but in episode 1, this character picks up a 7-year-old boy at the top of a tower and throws him out the window because the boy sees him sleeping with his sister. Now, I'm not saying the spirit did anything like that in real life, but that's the kind of level of character we're talking about.
It makes sense. Nothing like those circumstances, but it totally makes sense. Yeah.
Right. I get the feeling this man wasn't too old when he passed. He wasn't, I mean, we're not talking child, but, and I always find it difficult to age people, but if I base it on the character from Game of Thrones, probably 30s. Very light coloured hair. Not blonde, but not far off blonde.
All that lines up.
Right. And he was very talented. Very, very. I don't know what it was he was talented at, but whatever he did for a living or whatever it is that he did, or everybody knew that he did, he was probably the most talented person that anybody could ever conceivably think about.
I'm not sure that applies to his skills, but I do understand how it fits with him.
Yeah. Okay. So are you 100% happy with who I've got? Right. Now, remember I said when he was alive, he was a nasty character. He has gone 180 degrees. Is there somebody alive that you are close to that he really hurt when he was alive?
I'm not sure.
Female.
I mean, possibly, yes.
Somebody, if they're not like sisterly best friend, maybe a sister.
Yes.
So you can understand the sister. Who
I can.
Really, he was nasty to, he hurt, all the rest of it.
I wouldn't say he was nasty, but yes, she was very hurt.
Yeah, okay. I'm trying to put it into context.
Yeah.
Can you, at some point, I take it your sister knows what you do?
Not that sister. I'm not close to that person either. I can understand what you're saying, but I'm not close to her.
Okay, but can you contact her?
I could contact her, but I don't speak to her hardly ever.
Right, could you go out of your way to contact her?
I could, but I doubt she would be receptive to anything of this nature that I would be telling her. She's very much like she would not be open to that kind of messaging.
Okay, well, you don't need to tell her where it's coming from, but he wants her to know that he's not asking for forgiveness. He doesn't need that. He's paid the price on the other side. Somewhere there's a brown paper bag, and there's something in it that's highly valuable. Now, I'm being shown a brown paper bag full of notes. I'm not saying there's a brown paper bag full of dollar bills, but there's something in this brown paper bag that is highly valuable. and she doesn't realize how valuable it is. It's almost like I can see her going. It's like I can see her going through a suitcase of old rubbish, and she just thinks it's all notes and garbage, and she's just going through it, and she sees this brown paper bag, and she takes something out of it. It's a paper, or it's a stamp, or it's something like a certificate or a stamp, and it, she's not going to waste any time looking at it, but it's very valuable. And this is how he wants to make amends for the hurt that he caused her, by making her aware. She is going to be aware of it. Like if you phone her up and say, remember that brown paper bag that we saw 25 years ago? And I don't know why I said 25 years. He put the number 25 into my head.
Like around 2000? I don't know. He
Could
would have
be.
already passed by then.
Yeah, but I'm not saying it's a year. I'm just saying he put the number 25. It might not be, like I said 25 years ago, it might not be 25 years. It might be something to do with the number 25, or it might be that she found the brown paper bag in the year 2000 and put it somewhere and forgot about it. I don't know. But something to do with the number 25. It might even be the value. It might be something like $25,000. I don't know. But the number
It might have
25,
been the age he was.
Ah, right, okay. Maybe. Like I say, it's just a random number that he threw into my head. Can you understand a brown walking stick to do with either him or the woman? Right, mention it to when you talk to the sister, mention the brown walking stick. Again, I don't know what it is. I think these are just clues to get her to find whatever's in this brown paper bag. You certainly wouldn't get unless it's a picture, you certainly wouldn't get the walking stick in the brown paper bag. Right, for yourself, do you understand the expression a poke of sweets?
Of what?
A poke of sweets.
Mm-mm.
Right. In Britain, it's like a white bag. Like you go into a sweet shop and they've got jars about that size of sweets, and you say, "I'll have a quarter of those sweets," and they lay out a quarter of a pound in a paper bag and wrap it up and hand it to you, and that's what we call a poke of sweets. Have you done anything like that recently? Like bought sweets that way?
No.
Maybe forget the bag. Have you bought yourself some sweets? Candy?
Not recently. Mm-mm.
Are you about to?
I don't know, am I?
Well, Halloween is coming.
Halloween is coming.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Are you going trick-or-treating?
I haven't decided what I'm doing yet on Halloween.
Funny, when Debbie said that, I saw a costume. You know the sort of black bodysuit, tight-fitting top, bottom, head, where you would have a white skeleton embroidered or painted onto it.
I have a costume like that.
Stop! Don't feed the medium. Do you have one like that where the skeleton is green?
No.
Is it white?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
Greenish shade?
No. It has glitter in it. It's white, but it's like silvery glitter.
Right, okay. So the green must be symbolic for money. As an adult, you go trick-or-treating, do they give you money, or is it just sweets?
You're not supposed to go trick-or-treating if you're over like 12 or something.
No.
I don't know anything about these American traditions.
Then you stay home and give out candy when you get old.
Yeah.
Right. Do you have a child that would go trick or treating? Not you personally, but
Not that's anywhere near me. No.
how old is your daughter?
My youngest daughter's 22.
Okay, so 22, 12. I got the one.
Will be very shortly.
So she's 21.
Yeah.
So I got the 1 and the 2 transposed then. Does she have any association with young children? Work, relations, friends?
Maybe friends. And she has some
know.
younger siblings on her dad's side.
Right. Does she, I mean, I take it they're friendly, all the rest of it.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is she going to be with her dad and their half siblings for Halloween?
I don't think so, but she might be planning on trick-or-treating with like her boyfriend's little brother or little sibling, maybe.
Right, okay, so we've got the wrong children then. Ask if the boy, has a costume of that description. So like your one.
Oh. Wait, the little kids?
Mhm.
Okay, I can find that out.
You know, a skeleton that's colored green, not white. Because I'm getting that imagery again, which means I've got, like, I was thinking money. No, the imagery is different. I don't know why, but your daughter needs to be with her brother when he's trick-or-treating. Really needs to be with his brother. No, sorry, not a brother. This friend. Sorry, I'm getting the two of them mixed up. She really needs to be with her friend's sibling.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but she's going to see something that the child, is it the mother that she'd be going out with?
Probably, yes.
Either the mother's not going to be there, or there's going to be something that the mother's not going to see or notice or pay attention to. It's not life-threatening. It's not, when we're not talking about life-threatening, but we are talking about there has to be an adult there. It's like kid knocking on the door opens and the kid sees something, or the adult says or does something that the kid can't handle. No, it's not, don't get me wrong, it's not malicious. Like, we're not talking about child abuse or anything like that. So don't go dialing 911. But there is going to be something happening when the kid is trick-or-treating that the kid can't handle. The mother either can't handle it or isn't going to be there. Your daughter, for some reason, is going to know exactly how to handle it. It's maybe some experience she's had in the past. It's maybe personality. She maybe knows the person that's going to put their foot in the shit. Excuse my language, but it's something like that. The door opens. The person opening the door is expecting somebody, and it's the kid trick-or-treating. Shock, horror. Turn the kid away. Explain something to him, or come up with some story. I don't know. It's something like that. Just make sure specifically that it's your daughter. Either goes trick-or-treating with the kid or is with the mother and the daughter.
Okay.
Can I leave you with that?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. So we've only got one person left to do a reading with. Hello, Joanne.
Hi.
Right, so let's split the cards again. Oh, this is a quite bloody affair.
The 9 of Spears. Oh dear. That's not a specific character. That's not.
No, it's a
That's
specific
a battle. It's
battle.
one of the battles. I don't know which one.
Let me find it. Let me find which battle it was for you.
Battle of the Bastards, maybe?
That's what I'm thinking, but let's just...
Long pause.
Trying to read in my non-reading glasses. Jon Snow's determined army confronted by a Bolton.
Yeah, it's the Battle of the Bastards. Yeah.
Battle of the Bastards. Okay. Well, Debbie, explanation time.
Oh. Well, Jon Snow is the bastard of the Stark family, and Bolton is the bastard of the Frey family, and Bolton was a real asshole, and Jon was the hero. So they fought, and the good guys won.
Yeah, but there was another character in that battle, Jon's brother,
Which one?
the young one.
Oh yeah. What was his name? See, now I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, but you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
John, can you take a boy that passed into spirit?
Like a young boy?
Yeah, I mean, we're not talking toddler, but we're not talking teenager, so anywhere between 8 and 12. Or if he's any older than that, he still looked quite young. Still hadn't gone into, the sudden, how you get two children. Like imagine you get a boy and a girl same age, and they get to sort of 10, 11, 12, and then the girl suddenly shoots up to 13, 14, 15, stick her in a bikini, and she could pass as an 18, 19, 20-year-old. And the boy of exactly the same age looks as though he's half her age. And then a couple of years later, the boy suddenly goes up and turns into a young man literally overnight. He's shaven, he's got muscles and all the rest of it. Can you understand a boy before he goes into that phase?
Yes.
Who passed into spirit?
Yes.
Can you understand his passing being quite violent? Like an accident, like that?
Yes.
Can you understand something about his passing that scared him? Like a car crash, like sitting in the chair and seeing the other car coming towards you. I'm not saying that's what happened, but he could literally, as he died, see his death approaching.
Yes.
The circumstances of it.
Yes.
Are you happy with who I've got?
Yes.
Okay. This wasn't that long ago, was it?
Actually, it was many years ago.
How many years? Put a time frame in it.
I'm going to say about between 45 and 50 years ago.
Okay, that's a lot longer than I thought then. Is there somebody still alive that hasn't been able to move on? Like a mother or somebody else involved in the death, like at the place where the boy died, if that makes sense.
There may be. I'm not like related or live in the same area as these people.
Okay. Did his passing affect you in some way? I mean, obviously it's a tragic death, but I mean, beyond just that.
Spiritually, it did.
Right. Okay. Maybe that's why he's coming forward then. I'll say he's not a child anymore. He's a fully grown man. Was he related to you in some way?
Just a schoolmate and family friends.
Does the word brotherly make sense?
Yeah, you could say that, yes.
Right. Was there a time when you were with him as children before he passed Do you understand the game of Conkers? It's a very British game that children used to play at school. Right, so it's not Conkers, but can you understand a game that you used to play with them at school in break time?
Actually, he was a year older than me, so I wasn't in the exact class with him.
This wouldn't be in class. This would be in the schoolyard. You know, break time where all the children
Recess.
are going out.
Recess.
Mm,
Okay.
doesn't come to mind. No.
Right. Okay. I think we've moved into the message then. So this one has to be symbolic. Conkers is a game where you get what's called a conker of a specific type of tree. You drill a hole in it, you put a piece of string in it, you tie a knot, and then the two, generally boys, sort of hold them up like that, throw them, and they try and smash each other's conker. Now it gets very, very professional. The boys take the conkers and they dip them in vinegar to harden them up. They'll put bits of metal in them to harden them. That's cheating, but there are kids that do that. Are you involved in any sort of activity that you could describe as a game that you're taking far too seriously? Maybe a card game or some sort of social activity, but it's competitive in some way.
Mm-mm.
Or can you understand somebody very close to you that's involved in some sort of activity? Maybe you've said to them, you shouldn't, the words that I'm getting in my head are, you shouldn't do this, that, you shouldn't take this too seriously.
No.
Okay. So it's Conkers as a boys' game. Are there any boys that are close to you?
Yeah.
Same sort of age. I mean, boys would play Conkers age 5, well, maybe not quite 5, but 8, 9, 10, up to about 13, 14. That sort of age range.
No, a little bit older.
How much older?
20.
No, this is a boy. We're
Okay.
talking children. Unless there's something about the 20-year-old that's very boyish or very childish.
There might be games he plays, yeah, that are.
Right. Okay. Right. So it's a Conquer game, childish game that the 20-year-old is playing like as though he was a boy. Does that make sense then?
Yes.
Right. Okay. And could you understand the expression in relation to him? Don't take it so seriously.
Yes, I could.
Is he having, put this tactfully, mental issues with the level of involvement he's having in the games?
I don't know. He doesn't tell me, so he could be.
Could you inquire?
Yeah.
Does the game, I'm going to assume it's some kind of computer game because I'm seeing a computer keyboard.
Yes.
Does he wear not goggles, but some kind of eyepiece? I mean, it's like something. I know you don't get 3D glasses anymore, and it's not 3D glasses, and it's not one of these virtual headsets. But something to do with the eyes or the head, that he's putting something on his head while he's doing whatever it is he's doing. Does that make sense? No, hold on. I'll tell you what it is I'm seeing. There's a science fiction program called Stranger Things. And there's a character, now I've only seen the first season, so I don't know what happens in the later seasons. But there's a young girl in the first season where the government's experimenting on her and they put things on her head to monitor her brain activity. Could you understand his brain activity being affected by whatever it is he's doing?
It could be.
And coming back to the eyes, because that was the first thing I saw, it was like a pair of glasses staring. Could it be affecting his eyesight?
Most certainly, yeah.
Has he been for an eye test recently?
Recently, yes.
Are you aware of the results?
Yes.
Were they bad?
No, not really. Just a little bit more. Eyesight was a little bit more worse than it had been.
Right. Let's be absolutely clear, I'm not diagnosing. I'm only telling you to go back and have a look or ask the question, or ask him the question. Is what he's doing on the computer screen having an effect on his eyesight, even if it's marginal? And again, I'm being very careful because I'm not going to diagnose. Just ask that question and investigate.
Okay.
Can I leave you with that?
Yes.
Stop. Do you have a cardboard box lying around somewhere? A big cardboard box?
Yes.
Is there some reason why you've moved it or you've been thinking about it very, very recently? Or something to do with the cardboard box, if not the cardboard box itself? This is like breadcrumbs, one leads to the next.
Yeah.
And the thing that you've been thinking about that follows on from the bread box, is it quite important? There's a decision that you've got to make. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I would say so.
Can you understand it as a binary decision, like yes, no? It's like do something or don't do something.
Right. Correct.
Now, remember, this is only coming from the spirit, so don't take this as divine, you must do. But the opinion of your friend is yes, even although you're thinking no. Or do whatever it was you were thinking about doing, if that makes sense. It's maybe not yes or no, it's like do something or don't do something. He's saying the positive action about whatever it is you're thinking about doing will have benefits, if that makes sense.
Okay. And it's a cardboard box, you said?
Cardboard box, but there's something about, it's not the cardboard box itself, but there's something connected to the cardboard box or something you were thinking about doing that's associated with the cardboard box in some way.
Okay. Gotcha.
But like I say, it's the decision is like do or don't do, yes or no. It's a binary. It's not like an opinion. Oh, I'll think about it. Oh, I'll fit down in the middle. You either do this or you don't do this. It's either yes or no, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Can I leave you with that?
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so let me just bring everybody else back up. So that's us, folks. Another end to another exciting day where I show off yet another set of my cards. We'll be back next Sunday. Debbie, you're on mute.
I said we only got to see 4 cards out of 72, but that's okay.
Well, I can
78. Sorry.
go through them one at a time. We'll still be here tomorrow morning. Alternatively, you can book a ticket, come to Scotland, and I'll show them to you.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, so as I was saying, folks, next Sunday, remember it's our new earlier time, 6:45 UK time. Deduct 5 hours from that for Eastern Standard, 2:45. The week after that, it's rapid fire. That one will still stay at 7:45, but future rapid fires will also move forward. There's just too many people registered for that to change the time.
Yeah.
Circle, everybody come. Rapid fire, bring your friends, bring your parents, bring your children, as long as they're over the age of 18. Bring their friends, bring your parents' friends, bring your neighbours. Just go into the street and drag people in front of the computer. Beg, borrow, steal bodies, because we need a lot more people than we've got registered. We've only got a dozen registered for this event, and we're looking to get between 50 and 100. I really want to break 100 readings in one go. My record so far is 55.
What day is this?
November
2nd
2nd.
November. That was the 2nd of November, in case you didn't hear the two of us over speaking.
Gotcha.
So get on social media, spread the links, you'll find them everywhere. Other than that, I shall say goodnight, and if everybody wants to hang around for a second, we'll do our usual.
Good night, everybody.